Welcome to your daily focus for March the 6th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, let me take a moment to say thank you. Thank you truly for all of the loving, positive energy you send my way, in my direction, each and every day. Thank you truly. I send it right back to you. Now, the energy for today, for us, start with that Seven of Cups again. Well, we could be a little scatterbrained today. We could be all over the place. We could have a lack of focus. The World card. But we need to look at what we need to complete in our life and in our life so we can go forward, so we can plant the new seeds. The World card is really that we have come full circle in our development, and now it's time to take it to the next level, to the higher level, to the new path, to the new beginning. And the Two of Cups. So this could be new opportunities we see, new relationships. And we'll pick an angel card. Justice, number 9. So it is 9. We have the World card and we have the 9 card. 9 in numerology is endings, completions. Okay, it is the end of a cycle to restart the whole cycle, but at a higher level, at a higher vibration, at a higher octave. So today we might be looking at completions, but also where we want the new beginnings, because the world and the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups follows the world. But let's talk about the Seven of Cups, because I don't think without really disciplining ourselves today, we're going to be able to focus on any one avenue or what we are doing. We might find we are doing one thing and then we're drifting off and we're doing another. We're not focusing. We're not using our time wisely. Maybe not using our money or our energy properly either when it's this kind of energy. So I kind of get this sporadic kind of, we might be feeling uneasy today. We don't know what's a good choice, what's a bad choice. We're really, it's almost like a moral dilemma going on how to find that comfort, how to find that peace, security. So ground yourself today, okay? Definitely ground yourself. Stay conscious of, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to complete it, and then I'm going to move on to the next thing. Because this is a day where at the end of the day you could be exhausted and you look back and nothing really got accomplished. There was a lot of loose ends. Now the World card sits right next to the Two of Cups, so the new beginnings that can form in our life, but the World card is more prominent today, which means we're looking more at endings, closures. This is where we really have to consider what kind of energy we are taking forward with us on our path. And we're looking at the new beginnings, the new start. So if you want to step into a new relationship, what are you doing today in order to open up that space in your life for a partner? If you are looking towards a new job, a new career, what is the one thing that you did today to take a step forward in that direction? And maybe it's just a thought, and maybe it's putting it down on paper. But you did something. Because when we step onto new paths, we don't want to take the old energy with us. We don't want the things that weigh us down, dissipate us. So, today actually has a beautiful energy to it, because the Seven of Cups says we're all scatterbrained. This is we need to release or close in our life in order for new beginnings to happen. So really, when it comes to this energy, the only question we really need to ask ourselves today is, will this activity, will this conversation, will this fill in the blank move me towards my new dreams, my new desires? Will it allow closure for something that is weighing me down or holding me back from going forward? We have justice here. It's balancing the scales. It's thinking things through. It's not acting too spontaneous today, but rather to weigh out our decisions, our thoughts. We want to have good judgment. We want to grow the love, the harmony, the balance in our life, because justice, balance, all about the scales. We want everything to balance. So when we're all over the place, we need to look at where needs attention, our attention in our life right now. Because 1,000 things could use your attention right now, but where are you going to actually put the focus? Where are you actually going to direct your focus? So that it's something that is really using your time well. It's not allowing you, when you do that, you're not allowing yourself to procrastinate, because it's the next thing on the list and you know you have to get it done, so that you can move on to other things on your list. Let's see what our wise animals have to say for today. So I think it's a really good energy. We had the Swan jump out. See the beauty around you. I read her upside down. See the beauty around you. So let's go and see what our beautiful Swan has to say. Partnership, beauty, and grace, elegance, and it says partnership again. Everybody ready to say? A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep. It dreams you will lose your heartaches. Whatever you wish for, you keep. Have faith in your dreams, and someday your rainbow will come smiling through, no matter how your heart is grieving. If you keep on believing, the dreams that you wish will come true. And that's a quote by Cinderella. The swan is often associated with the transition from the ugly duckling into the beautiful swan. And in this message, Swan wants you to know that you have been beautiful since the moment of your conception. And, you know, so many people I talk to don't realize that about their own beauty. And everybody else can see it. But when we look into the mirror, we fail to see that beauty. So Swan wants you to know that you have been beautiful since the moment of your conception. Your spirit is something that people find beautiful, and Swan wants to remind you that you are loved very much. Swan tells you to look deeper within yourself and around you to see the beauty. It can be in simple things like a flower blooming at the side of the road to a smile from a stranger. Beautiful surrounds you. You may be doubting your love relationship, but Swan reassures you that your partnership is strong. If you're not in a love relationship, this is an indication that that long-lasting and beautiful relationship is right in the next pond. But the key to seeing it, the key to stepping into it, whether it's a passion, a dream, a desire, a goal, a relationship, is to understand the beauty of you, that you are deserving, that you are worthy. And I tell you, when it comes to taking baggage forward with us, that's probably the biggest set of luggage most people carry with them, is how they view themselves, what they think they're capable of. So know that you're beautiful. Know that, now I've already put Swan back in, but know what Swan says is so truthful. You have been beautiful since the moment of your conception. Or handsome if you guys are getting all, you know, don't want to be called beautiful, but there's an inner beauty to you. And we have Design Your Space by the Squirrel. Now, I like this one because the World card is telling us for closure, completion, and the Squirrel is all about designing your space, reorganizing or redecorating, or now I wouldn't suggest redecorating because we are in a Venus retrograde. But rearrange, absolutely. Clean, absolutely. You may have to break something up to make way for something new. And so that's right back to the World card, isn't it? what we're letting go to. So it could be the clutter in our life. If we have a really good self-image of ourselves and yet we feel dissipated in one way or another, then maybe it's the clutter that finally needs to be cleaned up, rid of, or maybe it's that project, or maybe you're sitting in a beautiful room, but you haven't done the trim yet, or you haven't gone out and got those curtains that are really going to make it come alive, or those pillow shams, or maybe it's a carpet, maybe it's, now be careful in spending. You want to do the planning right now, okay, till Venus really goes direct, but you can plan, you can look at different patterns, different styles, different colors, because once you walk back over it, you'll know exactly what needs to be there because you've given it thought. Squirrel wants you to get going on that home improvement project you've been putting off. If it isn't a remodel, it could simply mean that you need to work on rearranging your home, or possibly your office, in a manner that is less chaotic and cluttered and more aligned with peace, balance, and harmony. And remember, we had justice here for peace, balance, and harmony, and working it into our lives, completing, ending, closure. Squirrel is adding a red Christmas ornament to adorn her home. The color red is often used to express passion and love, but sometimes also anger and jealousy. Make certain the colors you use within your area bring you a positive energy and that you don't accidentally add something that would invoke negativity. By properly personalizing your space, you bring a warmth of higher energy to your area. Um, sometimes it's the smallest thing that is putting us out of balance. And so when I'm saying we need closure in our life and healing in our lives and endings in our life, and we're not talking, if we don't have the Tower card here today, we're not talking huge, but we're trying to tweak our environment. We're trying to tweak our perception on ourselves today. And most times, sometimes it's the big lessons, it's the big endings. And it could be for a couple of you. Even with this lighter energy reading, it could be something big for you, but chances are it's the smaller things, it's the mundane things. I got mundane at the very beginning of the reading. It's the little things in life that can bring in balance or really throw things out of kilter. So look at designing your space, look at understanding the beauty of who you are, try and stay focused on the task at hand, allow closure in your life, healing in your life, to make way for those new beginnings that are coming. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.